Alright, we're back with Titan Outpost after what now has been a couple of days. So we all have to work together to remember what our good friend Virgil Limb Torture here was doing. Because I have completely forgotten what we did. Not completely. We had some adventures with fallen drones last time. But now we have 3 drones. Well, 2 I would say. One of them is still broken and we can't repair it because we're not good enough at that. We will need to get a shipment, and I think I wanted to set up another pump. I don't know exactly where. Probably at the lake that has a lot. This one looks good actually. The Makilakos has 4 million. Makilakos might be what I want to set up. And so for that, I think we need to also wait for the... I need to also build more polymer crackers, as we found out. I need to build another methane tank. I don't really need to build anything on the nanowire bench. Not a nanowire bench, the tabletop 3D printer. Our power situation is good. Getting another polymer cracker would be good though, because I am kind of limited on what I build. And I think we just researched better polymer usage from the German corporation as well. I feel like I wanted to do something else, but I can't remember, so it can't have been very important. So there was a mission log toolbar, which shows me the missions the game still thinks I should be doing. Keep embezzling methane for Rutger. Alright, that's certainly something. Bad medicine. Talk to Adanech. Yeah, because I can't help her though. I'm not a doctor yet. Crash investigation. The telemetry corresponds with Carl's data, but the parachute release command was given manually from Kronos Station. Investigate the mysterious circumstances of your crash landing. Ooh, maybe we should ask somebody about that. Also, did the game change its audio levels again? It totally did! It totally did! Holy moly. Or maybe that's just... me? No, I feel like it was too loud. Okay, that's a little bit too quiet, but it was definitely too loud. Okay, let's ask anybody about the crash landing while we wait.
Commander.
Can we speak in private?
We are speaking in...
Okay, no, I can't ask. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, make it quick.
No, I can't ask that. Alright, let's forget that then. We can't really explore that. Expand the mining operation. Oh, I am supposed to do Abaya Lakos. I have actually an assignment. I'm also supposed to build a dormitory, a living area, and a hydroponics bay. I'm supposed... no, I'm not... I don't want to get another... I don't want to get an Indian exchange worker for no reason at all. Gather more methane. Solve the missing vehicles. I'm interested in that. Build the thruster with Eltam 1. We will do that once we have some more time. Survey Menvera crater. That is what I want to do now. And I also want to keep building supercomputer nodes. I also would like to unlock Willie's wallet, but I do not have the hacking skills to do that. So, we shall work on construction. I believe I just maintained all the drones. They are almost all done, yes. So if I now go, the methane tank should be done in 1.5 days. No! What? Shouldn't this speed up the methane tank? Alright, work 1 minute. What? 3 days manned. Okay, well. Let's man it then. Let's make a methane tank.
Complete.
Okay. And then I think I need to build another drone. No, I need another methane tank actually. And then a drone. Yeah, I need another methane tank. Okay, let's build another methane tank. Are we researching anything? Yes, we are. We're researching the uranium conversion. Very nice. So let's research and let's build another methane tank. The computer room will also finish.
Construction complete.
Oh, and we've gained a level. Perfect. I think I want to get more construction. Increases the building speed and allows you to conduct repairs in the field more efficiently. I could repair the drone number 1. Alternatively, if I get hacking higher, I could maybe be better at other stuff. It's tempting. So I'm interested in hacking or construction. I feel like construction is what I care more about right now. Speaking of, we need to melt out another room. And we need to put online another computer node. There we go, 3000 watts. So 3 kilowatts are now spent on just computing. That is more power than I'm using to run this computer right now that I'm streaming from. When 2 Germans collaborate together, it's not anything good. That's a little bit. I think that's not true. Anyway. Oh, a special event has occurred. What is this? Something is entering Titan's atmosphere. Okay. Well, what has occurred?
Commander, the polar imaging satellite deorbited. I have no visuals on the surface, but it seems to have crashed somewhere in the Poratrian plains. Find it and report back to me.
What happened?
We don't know. Carl says it's a command interface error and the booster accidentally went off. I think it's sabotage. I suspect it's the Chinks.
Oh, it's the what? What would the Chinese have to gain by sabotaging us?
We lose, they win. That's just the way it is.
Alright, we're a real pushover, so we're not gonna disagree with that. That makes sense. I'll find the satellite.
It won't be easy. The terrain there is relatively flat, so you might be able to spot it from a distance. But the Poratrian Planitia is almost 2,000 kilometers across. Good luck.
Thanks. Alright, at least some story progress. Although I don't think the Chinese are to blame. I do still want to build this though.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so we've built... So, I want to build another hat drone. And I want to build another polymer cracker. Which, we don't have enough polymers for a polymer cracker, which is the ironic thing. Well, in that case, you just keep melting, excavating for me. I hope my methane collectors are collecting methane. Yeah, we're already halfway to our target. Also, the color of our scan changed because I assume the reason is that the satellite deorbited. This is supposed to simulate that, I assume. Arafloctus. The Menvra crater. And they say the satellite might have crashed somewhere in this area. But I wanted to explore the Menvra crater first. Well, let's start packing for our trip. Let's start packing up. Is there anything in the outpost that I want to pick up? I guess spare parts are always good. Ooh, do I have enough to build the... I don't know, this is different. Ooh, I could build a hydroponics bay, but I don't want to build a hydroponics bay. No. Not interested in that. I already have the outdoor hydroponics bay. We're already making way more food than we're eating. How much food do we actually have? We have 350 food now. And 78 coffee beans. You can like make so much coffee. Sure, let's just make all the coffee. Maybe we can trade that away for someone later. Although the game doesn't really seem to have that kind of trading. There's also food I could just take. Sure, let's just carry some food with us. Feels like maybe... if I don't have the food with me, I'll regret it. And sure, we can take one more battery with us. This one is charged. This one cannot be charged, so process that one. Oh. That is also charged. Oh well, then don't bother. Alright, go to the rover. So there's several things we want to do. We might want to hook up. Which one is Avocado Lake? This one. This one looks like crap. This has 200,000. This one looks like a real crap lake. I'm more interested in the Menvra crater. Also, what is this? Head pet ratio. Why is that a point I can look at now? Well, it's gonna be fine for me. I think we're gonna go to the Menvra crater and back first. So we start around the 5th of December. And it's gonna take us several days to go there. And we're gonna explore this crater. And the person who did that was Herschel, the Herschel Company. Okay. After gradually descending for 2.8 kilometers with your rover, you have reached the bottom of the Minra crater. The meandering little streams form cascades and disappear into the pockets of liquid beneath the surface ice. There must be tons of mineral deposits here. Do I need tons of mineral deposits? Alright, let's look. It's 1 point in that direction, 1 in that direction. Okay, they're all over the place. Let's go to number 3 first. There's already 1 point here. Alright, let's search this. We find 10 minerals and 8 more minerals. This is just too many minerals. I don't need that many minerals, game. Oh? Oh, do I have to go up here somewhere? Ooh, that's cool. There's some cool waterfalls and stuff. You know what? That looks cool. These hydrocarbon stream cascades are astoundingly similar to waterfalls on Earth. It's easy to forget how cold they are. 12 minerals. Oh. What? Wait, what? Did I stand in the wrong spot? Okay, I died there. I died. Okay, yeah. Am I still going? I'm not sure I'm still going. And also, yeah, I want to finish this game. Although I think the game has just soft-locked me here. Wouldn't a waterfall look quite different in like 15% of Earth gravity? You're very right about that, Max. The whole low gravity part is not really shown that well. Like, we're also not running as if it's 15... Okay, I think I might have just restarted the game. We're also not running as if it's 15% gravity, right? Oh, god damn it. Don't tell me this is the start of the session. Oh boy, we get to redo all of that.
Construction complete.
Alright, quickly redo that. Methane tank.
Construction complete.
Big skilled construction. Have I played Outer Worlds? Yes, but I have not played the DLC yet. I actually streamed it. And all the streams are available on YouTube. Right, I made a bunch of coffee. I don't know what this... Oh yeah, I don't want to get the hangover debuff. Melt. And I need to turn on the computers that we just built. And then we keep building, and this is gonna trigger this alert. I should quick save. I did not see what killed me there, though. Usually I had such a powerful suit, I could just search forever. Maybe standing in the stream was like conductivity 10 or something insane like that.
Commander,
Alright, what happened?
we don't know. It won't be easy.
Oh, I didn't ask her why they would be doing this now, but hey. We'll deal.
Construction complete.
Alright, build me a hat drone. And I want to melt and excavate more. And I think Outer Wilds is one of the best games of the last decade. I consider the puzzling and the reveal in that game and the story, like, it is insanely good. I wish chat hadn't partially spoiled it for me. Although the amount of spoiling was not super hard, I still would have liked that somebody shut up their mouth. I can't even remember who it was, but some person towards the end let something slip. Like, they just couldn't let me play the game on my own. And it wasn't Max, before anyone says it. It definitely wasn't Max. I don't remember who it was. I would have to look at the VODs. No, I don't want to process. I want to take that. What else did we take? I think that's all we took. I've managed to avoid outer spot. You still haven't played it? Wow. Well, you hear my high praise here, and I will not say anything else. I honestly think the game is best placed if you didn't even, like, ideally I would have just liked to find that game on Steam and just play it with no expectations. I think it's bad to have high expectations of that game. I don't think it works quite as well if you expect, like, an insanely good game. Also, I know Jake has streamed it, and I cannot imagine he's played the game anything like I did. Too bad I've heard so much praise for it. Yeah, I mean, deserved praise. Would it look more misty? No, actually the opposite, Psyhydra, the Domini. Mistiness comes from, like, think about your faucet in your bathroom. The water comes out, and at first it's like a nice like a nice laminar flow, it would be the technical term. It's like a nice regular flow. But yeah, conductance is 2 already. Search. But then once the height is too high, or the pressure is too high with which it's coming out, which is almost equivalent, you get like splashing when it falls on. And the splashing is what creates the mist. So if you didn't have any splashing, it would usually mean you're running it on very low speed, or it's very close to the whatever it's hitting. So when you have a reduced gravity, there should be a longer distance that the flow remains laminar, so it shouldn't actually be splashing as much. I think it should be splashing less. Alright, let's see. If I stand in here... Why did that... I don't understand. This says conductance 0. Search. 12 processable minerals. I am not sure why my... What was wrong last time? Why was I dying? Anyway, yeah. I sort of imagine it would spread out more because of the slow falling. Sort of like when you spray out water from a hose that is barely open. I mean, it depends on whether the flow is already splashy when it gets over the edge, or whether it gets over the edge nice and smooth. You uncover some more minerals, and through careful analysis of the flow map, you uncover some uranium ore. You found uranium and 5 processable minerals. And we are still at 66% temperature. I do not know why we died last time. Did I click some weird... Did I say we wanted to search for 99 minutes or something weird? Oh well. Alright, there's something over there. Also, if anybody knows a good emote artist, I want to make some emotes, but I'm not... I have some idea for emotes, but I'm not good enough to actually implement them. Some of the hydrocarbon streams flow into what seems like a small, shallow lake. You found nothing unique but 4 processable minerals. And then we searched deeper. You found 5 tholene and 2 processable minerals. Tholenes are hydrocarbons. Not hydrocarbons per se, but polymers. There's also potentially more. Yeah, what is this? It's like there's like stuff here. What is this? It's just Chinese junk? A crumpled note in Chinese. Well, have a look at that note then. Use. The note was crumpled, but managed to unfold it. It's still legible. Dear mother, beloved father, I have murdered innocent people. I did my duty. I had to follow orders, but it was an unspeakable act. I hope you'll forgive me. A. There's the Chinese doctor whose name starts with an A. Yeah, I mean the wind could also, but I don't think most of the splashing in a waterfall is actually caused by wind. I think that's usually just the height, but I might be wrong. In general, there's just a transition from laminar flow to turbulent flow if you cross a certain speed or... yeah, like there's several ways you can make things turbulent. And once you're turbulent, then you'll have splashing and the mist will form. I don't know if there's more to explore here in this crater. Usually I'd expect that the bottom of the crater holds like some kind of meteor like in the other crater, but maybe that's not the case in every crater in this game. It would be a bit too samey as well. So we go back to our car, I would say. Oh yeah, we're also already eating into our battery. So. Is that a mission? Scientific server. Survey the manufacturer. Survey the headpad regio. Find the source of the interference and neutralize it. What interference? What? Herschel, what interference? Your thermal status indicates, das Signal wird
A new
geprüft.
computer node. Erstaunlich. You, my friend, are a miracle worker. What can I do for you?
Man, this guy is just... This guy's just like out of X2 or X3 Terran God. Like, he could be from just one of the X games. Is one of those portraits you get when you hail somebody in their ship. Do you have any exploratory missions for me?
Yes, we have another location for you to explore. But we need you to finish surveying the first 2 assignments first.
Okay. Alright, apparently he has already told me about Headpad Regio, but Headpad Regio is like insanely far away. Where is it? It's like over there. Yeah, it's gonna be a trip and a half, so I'm gonna do that from a different direction. I think we'll just head back to our base for now.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Excavation complete. You've got mail. Oh. Who's sending me a mail? Messages. Daisuke MacLeod. The push forward. Oh, that's our CEO. Oh no, not the CEO. The head administrator of IASA. Also, let's quick save. And let's also reduce that audio. God damn it, game. You really are aggressive on forgetting those settings. Daisuke MacLeod says, scientists, officers, and crew of the Hesiod mission. I want to thank the ISA Saturn Command for their extraordinary leadership. Our ambitions are sometimes driven less by vision than by politics, but we have set achievable objectives and provided the resources to meet those objectives. We cannot justify anything less than complete success. In light of recent events, we have decided to send a new transfer ship, the Megiddo, to Saturn at the first favorable orbital alignment. It will reach the system in July of 2079. Isn't it 2077 right now? Now, I recognize that some have said it is unfeasible or unwise to work with the private sector in the way we have done. By buying the services of space transportation, rather than the vehicles themselves, we cannot ensure rigorous safety standards are met. Therefore, Van Horn Logistics will be more closely integrated with IASA. In addition, as part of this effort, we will build on the good work already done at Titan Outpost. We will accelerate the pace of progress, and the Megiddo will be part of the technological foundation for the mission. When it arrives, IASA representatives will assume full control of the operation and relieve the current crew of command. Thank you for your bravery. That is kind of like shoehorned in this sentence here, but okay. Okay. Am I supposed to be scared by that? And yes, this is like 12, 17, 18 months away? Also?
What can I do for you?
I have an update on the crash investigation.
Tell me.
I recovered the flight recorder from the lander.
Well, what's on it?
The command to release the parachute early was given from Kronos Station.
What? Are you sure? How? What the I'll check the systems. Everything checks out. Maybe it was Karen.
His surprise seems genuine. His poker face is temporarily lifted. Maybe, maybe not. Let's not throw out accusations like that just yet. Can you ask her?
I'd rather not. Can you confront her about it? I have to live with her here, and I don't need her death stares to get any worse than they already are. Falsely accusing her will not help matters. I mean, maybe we got hacked or something.
Alright, I will, Carl, because I'm just gonna listen to whatever everybody tells me to do. We'll talk later. Alright, we'll talk to Karen later, indeed. But first we drive home. Which is gonna take several days. Maybe the, another mail? What's going on? Rutger von Horn, the gloves are off. Dear Limp Dodger, have you read Daisuke's statements? The unscrupulous bastards are finally going for it. If they structure a deal where the rest of Van Horn integrates with ISA, it will mean the end of private enterprise. The Indian oligopoly will be all that's left, and for how long? The time for Cloak and Dagger has passed. Contact me ASAP. And Situ Yat-sen, an olive branch. Respectable manager, please know that we were not responsible for the destruction of your satellite. We are grateful for your help, aware of your precarious situation, and are willing to work closer together. You are welcome at our base. What precarious situation? What did I need that satellite for? Alright, Van Horn, what's up?
Good. You got my mail? Is he for real?
I have read Daisuke's statement.
This has been a long time coming. You see, my father basically collectivized our company. The orbital shipyard we built, the shipyard that was the first to transcend the restrictions that escape philosophy had imposed on us for so long. That shipyard is now owned by EISA.
I see how that is problematic. We're just gonna pander whoever we talk to.
The board never agreed to this, but my father sold off his stock and my brother was bullied by the state. They seized our assets, but I managed to pry the logistic division loose before the merger.
What good will that do if they seize the parent company?
Like I said, I pried the logistic division loose. Our employees are now citizens of the Free State of India, and we have paramilitary security. Legally, ISIS contract is with our division, not my brother's. On paper, they're still dealing with a private company instead of a puppet holding.
Okay.
They may have seized the shipyards, and they may technically own the transfer ships, but the freighters in transit are owned by me and my sister. If they want a government monopoly on interplanetary travel, they'll have to establish it over my dead body.
So what do you propose we do about it?
I'm coming over. Our ETA is January 13th. We'll talk more when I get there.
Very well, I'll see you, Rutger. Wait, is the first person I'm gonna get as my second base mate going to be the Dutch guy? Have I really clicked myself into the worst route here? Also, you're still on about the waterfalls. Wow, you're imagining the mist coming from the slow falling water getting... It's not water, by the way, it's methane. Getting caught up by the wind and spreading out more because of the slower falling speed. But assuming the wind isn't that strong, it will probably be more like you said, a steady stream just falling slower. Also spreading out about 6 times as much as on Earth. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily spread out more, because if you look at the first part, if you open a faucet and you look at the first part, the water doesn't actually spread out much. It just stays in a stream because it has surface tension. Anyway, very well, Rutger. He's coming. Who else? Sonja, send me an email, was like, yeah, we didn't do it, which is fine. I didn't actually think you did it. I thought I got another mail there, but no, we didn't. Alright, stop the rover, get back to my base. So the Chinese person starting with A could be the doctor. But who knows what the A stands for. It could be anyone. Alright, tholins. Let's process those tholins. Let's process that plutonium. Keep that. Is there a reason not to just carry everything in my inventory? Alright, I want to build a polymer cracker. And then the drone isn't done. I guess we're gonna set up that lake. Ah, I should also talk to Karen if she's on the phone.
The Chinese have made contact. The message is rather vague, but they want you to visit.
Did you know they were here? Where did they come? I already visited them. Game, you gotta be like... This is like trying... It's like more of an old school game where it doesn't contextually really add up all the pieces of what you've done. It's also harder when you're a single developer. But I think this kind of old game will eventually die out once we get full narration automatically done by AIs. But hey, so the game, this would be the normal trigger maybe to visit the Chinese. I got the message, I'll tell them a visit.
You're authorized to check it out, but be careful. They're not to be trusted.
Bye, Karen. Oh.
What can I do for you?
Can I talk to Karen?
Karen won't be on count?
Yes.
Okay, let me get her for you.
Get her
I
in
hope
here.
this justifies disturbing my schedule.
The command to release the parachute early was given from Kronos Station. I know it wasn't Carl. The feed goes silent. You see a text message. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. It wasn't me either. I know Carl is sabotaging the mission, but he would never kill Val. Maybe we've been hacked. Type. I don't have sound either. What's wrong? Even if you have been hacked, why would anyone try to kill us? The feed is silent. You see a text message. I don't know. The Chinese? Type. Who knows? Do you think whoever it is muted our feed? No, I'm gonna pander the Chinese now. No, what reason would they have? Do you think whoever it is muted our feed? The feed still says silent. You see a text message. Your guess is as good as mine. I'll check everything here. I guess you should continue the investigation down there. Although I fear we may have reached a dead end. I hope not. Oh, sorry. Type. I hope not.
Wait, I can hear you. I'll run a full diagnostic on my communications. Let's get to work.
Very well, I'll contact you later to see if you learn anything new. Okay, that was weird. What is wrong with her? I mean, look, Max, none of these characters look very anatomically inspired. Alright, I want to set up a pump. And I'm supposed to set it up on this nearby lake. On this lake, Abaya Lakos. So let's do that. We've already explored this. So where do you want me to put the pump? Oh, maybe you... Oh, I didn't pre-place the pump. I'm an idiot. Right, I need to deliver the pump first. Can I do that from here even? Or do I need to go back to the base? I need to go back to the base. I need to send out the pump first. Ooh, we should check whether we can repair the drone. I really want to repair that drone. Kaladin would make fun of me if he was here, but... I want to help you, Mr. Drone. A crumpled note in Chinese. No, that's not what I want. What? I want to repair it. Ooh, the drone might be salvageable. Ooh. Let's start building. What? I built for 1 minute and the time to complete goes down by 10 minutes? Game? Is this what you think? Okay, well. You did a reasonable job considering the state it was in. Okay. 1 drone repaired and added to the outpost. Oh, we have an extra drone now. Drone lives! Hooray! Construction 3 was enough. Let's make sure we don't lose it again. Maybe that drone also has an additional methane tank, but... We will have 4 drones soon. Now deliver a pump here. What's our timing here? Yeah, we have loads of methane. I should probably put up the pump, come back, set up the schedule, and then go to the Chinese. I should probably be frugal about that, and then also some construction might finish. Oh, no, I'm building, it's fine. I think I'm building a polymer cracker or whatever it's called. Alright, let's build. Okay. Build you here. Oh. Remove those. Remove rocks. Oh, that takes a lot of time though. Right. Charge my suit. You know what? I'm kind of sympathetic to Rutger von Horn, even though I'm trying to play like a spineless pansy. And even though he's Dutch. This was a piece of cake for you. It was indeed a piece of cake. We didn't even need a girder. Okay. We have a pump going. I think we have a methane tank as well. Let's have a look. Tank 3 and Tank 5 are currently here. Drone 1 is now going to Bealakos. I need to change you. You should now go to Abayalakos. And I should check whether... Yeah, I should maintain all those drones. And drone 1, you should be upgraded. Alright. Are we building? We're building here. We're also building here. You say this is 99%. Can I charge you? Let's do some maintenance for a day. Drone 1 has been fully repaired. Really? Only drone 1? No, they're all fully repaired after maintenance for a day. Methane is also looking good. You're going to... What? Oh, I didn't set the right... Abayalakos. Set waypoints. You're at Jingpo, you're at Fea. Okay, and then I want to help with construction for 2 days. I think maybe 3 days until the 15th. Maybe help with research for a bit first. For a couple of hours. And work on construction. Ah, no, the research wasn't even the bottleneck. Oh well.
Research complete.
Uranium conversion research, new construction option gained. Well, what can we build? A high flux mini reactor. 238 PU production capability is constrained by the available irradiation volume and heat transfer. On Titan, the latter is not an issue. This tiny high-flux isotope reactor will allow you to process uranium. Ooh, so if I build this, I can process uranium outside. Not currently my main motivation for anything, really, but interesting nonetheless. Alright, what else did I want to do? So we could make meat, we could get the cryomycotics or the quantum dot. However, the rover self-charge is kind of like a non-issue. But maybe this rover self-charge will unlock other rover tech afterwards. But the Dacia tuning just seems to be already taking care of anything I could need. But maybe if the rover becomes faster in the future, it'll need more power? I don't know. None of these technologies really speak to me. Let's get more power. And I'm gonna be low on polymers once those constructions finish, actually. Alright, construction complete, and you've got more mail. Even more mail? Daisuke MacLeod, urgent, your eyes only. Dear Commander, it has come to my attention that we have moles and saboteurs in our organization. Your performance so far has been exemplary, and I hope I can still trust you. I have a very delicate assignment for you. Before you landed, a man named William Whitelaw was stationed at Titan Outpost, tasked with a mission of utmost importance. His unfortunate demise was set in motion by sinister forces claiming his family was dead. They are in fact alive and well and under my protection. William was carrying data of vital importance to the future of mankind. Please find it. When you do, contact me. I will try to set up a direct link with only a few hours delay. Douka yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Douka? It should be dozo. Is there a douka phrasing of this phrase? Also, nobody writes this in English. Yours truly, Daisuke MacLeod. Okay. ISA High Command. Earthlink established. Average latency is 2 hours. I found the item you're looking for. Message received. Disconnect. I'm not gonna wait 2 hours in front of my PC. Might as well work 2 hours in the meantime. Alright, Daisuke, what do you have? Wait.
My dear friend, that is excellent news. His wallet is encrypted, but my cryptography experts are working on a solution as we speak. Please send me a complete data dump.
Very well, here it is. Send a data dump. Data received. Okay. Let's work for another 2 hours. And then we wait.
I heard you have made a first step towards building the Titan supercomputer. You will probably need 10 times as much processing power as you do now for this to work. We have decoded the data, and I have transferred it to your storage device. Upload it when the computer is complete. You are making a great contribution to mankind.
Okay, we have decoded the data, I've transferred it to your storage device. Okay, so he's sending me some data I should upload to the computer. This is totally not sinister, and I will just do this. I will. Let's talk to a German about this. Douka, used more in the sense of please.
What can I do for you?
Can I ask you something else?
Of course.
Alright.
Lieber Freund, what can I do for you?
This guy's so aggressively German, it's like... Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me by reflection.
Of course. Lieber Freund. Yes, but we are not a charity. What do
Okay, thanks, BIOS. I just want to... It's annoying that he doesn't have any, like, oh, just get out of there option. Okay. Let's finish that drone. Even though that drone is not going to be terribly useful. But I like that we have delay on the construction, on the link. I like that. To Earth. That's realism.
Construction complete.
Alright, you have a new drone. Oh, wait, I wasn't building anything here? Oh, and the polymer cracker is also not running. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. Polymer cracker online. Another drone is being built. I think I need another hydroponics... I need another pump. But on the other hand... How long until we make the rocket thruster? It's 12.5 days. If I go over to the Chinese, I feel like I should bring them their rocket thruster at the same time. You know what? I've convinced myself of that. Let's work on research for 1 day. How many polymers do I have after 1 day? I have 39, that's really good. So make the rocket thruster. Can build that in 6 days. Let's also quick save. And... But you say it's done in 6 days. Yeah, there we go. Rocket thruster construction completed in 6 days. Will be done on the 22nd. Research is still going. I would like to build something inside the Altam. I can't right now. So I'm just gonna keep melting things.
Construction complete.
Not enough polymers still. We don't want to build a oh, we're also running low on minerals now. Finally. Finally we're running low on minerals. Well, what could we possibly do? We could process a bunch of these minerals. Can't type in this window, this is annoying. $50 minerals. And process all of this crap. And 20 more minerals. So do I want a dormitory? I kind of care. No, we just keep melting and excavating. That
Construction complete.
on 1 mineral during excavation. Oh, isn't that something? Alright, I feel like I need another polymer cracker. Because I don't have the polymer upkeep to keep building the things I want to build. Hey, I want to do maintenance for 10 hours. And then I want to do construction until this rocket thruster is done.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Polymer cracker online. Module requires Why was that also finished? Polymer production updated. Construction complete. Chinese thruster. Yep. Let's pick up the Chinese thruster. Oh. Do I just have that in my inventory? Is that not an item I can just hold in my hand? Maybe it's too big. What does the quest log say about the Chinese thruster? Build the thruster. The thruster has been loaded into the rover cargo bay. Get the thruster to Dacia. Okay. Also run more polymer crackers. Where can I see my income? I think it's on the outpost here. Production. 8 polymers per day. That should be plenty. Oh, I also should have just used that drone I built. Drone number 4. First of all, I need to upgrade you. And then I want you to go to Jingpo Lacus, because I'm pretty sure you can just... I'm pretty sure 2 drones can go here, because it's just quite a long distance. We also have 4,000 methane stored by now. Kind of overperforming. And finally, can we build something outside? And if so, what? How about another pump? Perfect, we can build another hydrokinetic pump. Oh, I should also tell...
Commander,
Have you figured out who hacked you?
try asking Carl about it. He's good at that sort of thing.
Can you get him for me?
Very well. I'll get him for you.
Need my help with something?
Karen said you might have figured out how our communications feed was hacked.
Not exactly. I did find some Chinese metadata in one of the packets. That's not saying much. I did, however, learn something interesting when I did a grid search on that signature. There is a place in the Shangri-La region that doesn't emanate anything, not even natural electromagnetic radiation. It's almost too silent. It's a long shot, but maybe it's worth checking out. I'll mark it on your map. Long drive, though. Might want to make sure the rover is up to spec.
Alright, thanks. I'll check it out. Bye, Carl.
Commander,
Please get Carl for me.
Commander. Very well. I'll get him for you.
Okay, here I am. This had better be good.
I've surveyed Polylea Macula for you.
Yes, received the data when you got within range of the outpost. Excellent. The next one on the list is Araflectus.
No, I've already done that one.
Meandering hydrocarbon streams. Ought to be breathtaking. It's not a high priority mission, but you will probably find useful minerals there. Take pictures for me, will you?
Sure. Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Never mind. You're useless. Okay, I'll talk to you later from the rover. Oops. Alright, let's get going to the rover. Okay, maybe Carl is...
Talk.
Commander.
to talk to.
Yes, make...
Okay, I'm gonna start driving towards the Chinese now. And maybe Carl is on duty now.
What can I do for you?
I set up the mining operations at the last lake. What's next?
Good job. Let me check. I've got, let's see, it's a Finnish name. Koituralakus on the list. It's mid-sized, relatively close, not very remarkable. Koiteri? Whatever. Check it out.
Oh, where's our resident Finnish people? Koitere. It's definitely not Koiteri, how he said it at the end. Okay, got a 7-6 out. Speaking of, where's that Shangri-La region? Is that the Shangri-La region? Yeah, that's Shangri-La. Oh, there's a lot of driving they want me to do. That's definitely not Finnish. Ugh. Well, you know, actually... we do have the power to find that out. by studying a list of geological features on Titan Wikipedia article. This playthrough is not sponsored by it, but it might be if this Wikipedia article was sponsoring playthroughs. It would probably be sponsoring this one, I want to say. I assume in the history of mankind, this is the playthrough that has referenced this article the most. Alright, let's look at the part of Lacus. The Lacus article is a separate one though. Lacus, Lakes of Titan. Lake names of Titans. And now we want to look for Koitere Lacus. Koitere Lacus. It even has its own name. Look where that's from. Huh? Koitere is a rather large lake in Iloman. What is this, Max? What do my eyes see here? Oops. Koitere near Koitaryoki. Koitajoki? Koitayoki? Koitahoki? J is such a variable letter. Alright, Koitere is a rather large lake. Wikipedia? What kind of like phrasing is that? A rather large lake in Ilomantsi, North Karelia, Finland. The lake, which sports 451 islands. Man, Finland, you have too many islands. This one lake has no way this thing has 451 islands. Alright, am I gonna dox myself? Roughly. You can roughly estimate where I live now. Koitere. 451 islands? Are these even any, like... Okay, this thing is still 50 meters. Okay, maybe you do have 450 islands in this lake. I thought like a person name, but I've never heard of that lake either. But it has 450 islands, Max. How can you not have heard of a lake with 450 islands? Are any of these islands inhabited? I think this is like natural moors here, right? This is not human work. Well, that's definitely an artificial forest. What is that? Is somebody's sauna house there? Wait, there's a lake on that island? In the lake? I represent list of geological features on Titan article on Wikipedia, and I'm honored to offer you sponsorship for covering the geological features on Titan throughout your stream. 1 bit, thank you very much, Kiryu. It will go into the fund for more streams. Half of the islands are just pebbles barely sticking above the water on a good day. That's a pond, actually. Is it a pond? This thing is like kilometers wide. I mean, Japan isn't actually blessed with lakes, right? We have 3 rather large lakes total, and then several smaller ones, but hey. And I say we, huh? I'm already part of... Anyway, Koitere. I always like looking at these. What's that? Why is there like splashing on these spots? And this lake has a different color. Man, now I want to go there and visit that. It looks like so wild. There are people near there. There are roads. Are these even paved roads? We do not have Google Drive here. What's the largest settlement nearby? What's a settlement nearby? Let's not be picky. Zoom out and tell me. This one? Narva? That's a settlement? That has nothing. Okay, we're really rather correct. There are people in Finland. We're really rather moving far away from the stream, but I get very distracted by Looking at random locations. Ooh! There's a mine near here. It's an endo mine. I don't know what they're mining, but they have a large like lake. Sort of waste water. Oh god, there's another weird industry thing. Right, there must be something. Okay. Yuensu is near it. That actually is a city or a town. That's... Then Koitere Lake is rather close to the border with Russia. How are these things named? How is this a single hut a named entity on Google Maps? Anyway, anything special on this lake? Yeah, what the hell is this? Somebody actually farming? Oh no, that looks like logging. Like they just logged this island. The wonders of Google Maps. It just makes me want to go to random spots. Also, you can clearly see this island has been artificially planted with trees. It's Eastern Finland. Wonder why it isn't turbo developed. Come on, Aircraft. Let's not mock me like this. You guys say these islands are tiny, but I know islands in Germany that are like overbuilt. Like, look at these islands here. And now look at the... What is it called? Chiemsee? Like, look at this island here. This is an island in Germany. This is small. This is like 200 meters across. This is an island in a lake. Because we don't have many lakes and many islands in a lake. Okay, this island is a nature reserve, but even on the nature reserve there are houses. Oh, and this island is a castle, so the castle grounds are intentionally wide. I don't think the other lakes in Bavaria have islands like that. What other lakes do we have here? Müritz? I don't think Müritz has any islands. Anyway. Lakes and islands are not things Finland is lacking. You don't say. I don't know why you would say that. Not sure what would make think. Okay, this interlude has gone too far. You feel well rested. Fatigue level 0. You know what? Kind of true of me IRL as well. I was in the sauna today. A very Finnish thing as well. And I just get so well rested. Although today I was kind of a coward. I didn't do my 15-minute sessions. I'm kind of stressed out right now, and then I get weaker. Surely you mean a very Swedish thing. Ha ha ha. It can be whatever thing we want. Although in Japan they definitely think of it as a Finnish thing. There's also a traditional Norwegian sauna, but that one definitely I heard is not with the stone and the water, but that's just like a weird earth mud hut or something. Not sure we have any Norwegians to confirm. Why are there so much more Finnish people on the internet than Norwegians? The population isn't that much smaller. I guess there is Miss Morrigan Nightshade. Of the people in the wider community that I know. Wait, are you Norwegian? Psyhydre the Domini? Okay, we're also gonna, speaking of other nations, we're gonna visit the Chinese now. Let's make a quick save. On your good days? Oh, okay, you don't know anything about that. Well, somebody told me about it. China, China. Hello. Can you open the door? Thank you. Let's visit Dacia first. Let's make friends first, and then we'll make accusations.
Hello again.
Hello, Dacia.
What can I do for you?
I brought the thruster.
That's optimal. I'll get to work on it immediately. Go talk to Ling. He'll be positive to hear it.
Whatever gets me out of here. What the hell? I will. Glad to be of service. Why would I want to... What? The implication is that something's gonna happen that will make me want to escape from Titan. And there's already all of these plot hooks strewn around everywhere, but it's not actually happened yet. I don't have any reason to want to flee. Except for Val, the eco-terrorist woman who's living in a cave outside my base who's trying to kill me. But you know what? No place is perfect.
Do you have anything to look for?
Dacia can now finish the rocket.
Excellent. You've helped us again. What do you require?
I need to get off this rock. I don't need to get off this rock. I need supplies. Okay, he can just give me more stuff. Alright, if you're giving me gifts, sure. Let's just grab all the minerals, all the plutonium. Plutonium is also very expensive. All the polymers. Don't need that much plutonium. All the polymers. All the spare parts. And then as much food as can fit in here. I really don't need more food. Well, I'll just max out the food that you give me. So, we will get 45 minerals, 45 polymers, 45 spare parts, 2 plutonium, and 245 rations. Sure.
Good. Iron base will make an orbital cement. It should be at your outpost when you get back. We could use your assistance again. We need your space elevator.
Okay. Consider it done.
Excellent. I sent Dacia over to get things running. She'll be waiting for you in your rover. This will speed up our operation immensely. The Republic will be forever in your debt.
I don't even know what you are trying to do, but okay, I agree to you using my space elevator. Okay, I'll see you around, Ling. You can pick up your orbital shipment at a landing spot near space elevator. Orbital drop landing site full ordering another shipment will make Eltamon clear the debris field. You will lose any shipments you haven't picked up yet, sure, but I have picked up all of them.
Do you have anything to look for?
We lost SRS satellite. Can you provide radar data?
Very well. Contact High-In base. I will tell them to open a tunnel.
Thank you. Something else.
Do you have anything to look for?
The fifth option is fun. IASA is consolidating its power. In case of confrontation, I need the Chinese government to prevent a disaster from occurring. What disaster are we talking about? What disaster are we preventing by disobeying our bosses, but like defying the people who paid for us to get here? I have a question.
He who asks is a fool.
No.
5 minutes. Do you have anything to look for?
There's so many options about talking about ISA being evil. Oh well. A. You're A. Can you talk about this letter?
又是呢？你还不是医生是吗？
Can I ask you something?
我没有时间闲聊。
I don't have time for chit chat. Okay, that's a shame. We're still not a doctor, right? I didn't pick doctor.
Hello, Commander.
Never mind. My character. No, I am a doctor now. Wait a second, we are a doctor now. Quick save, resume. We're gonna help the Chinese because we have become a doctor.
又是呢？你还不是医生是吗？
Ni hao, doctor. I know a thing or two about medicine.
这个人快死了，看起来像是我们的裂变发生起造成的辐射中度，但他一直在接受我们稳定剂量的方摄制了。
That sounded like you said way more than the translation, but okay, the translation is this man is dying. It looks like radiation poisoning from our fission generator, but he's been getting steady doses of our radiation treatment. What? You're all being exposed on a daily basis? How can you treat people for that?
我们开发了一种针对一族选定的突变和不规则生长的病毒，它的寿命很短，但通过定期的加强注射，我们对辐射中都完全免疫。
We've developed a virus that targets a select group of mutations and irregular growth. It is short-lived, but through regular booster shots, we are fully immune to radiation poisoning. That would actually be amazing. That would also make space travel so much easier. I think the Chinese are actually the superior nation in this playthrough. I want to say superior race, but I'm not sure they're a race in this game. And they have plans to settle on Mars. Sure, don't shield the reactor. Just do that. And I mean, there's the point also that the reactor isn't just frying the humans walking around. It's also frying all your electronics. I'm not sure the electronics are gonna have some kind of antivirus that's gonna protect them from radiation. But who knows? Maybe there's a superior Chinese electronics. What about the long-term effects?
我们关心的唯一长期影响是霍醒是否适合居住。我们所有人都愿意为实现这一目标而献出生命，但我们需要这个人。 尤其是现在抗已经死了。
Alright, the only long-term effect we care about is a habitable Mars. All of us here are willing to lay down our lives to achieve that goal. But we need this man, especially now that Kang said, hey, that means that the Dacia girl is also like a timed wear. Anyway, I don't want any part of this girl. No. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with him either. No, we do know what's wrong because we have high intelligence and science and we speak Chinese. My god, that is such a gated event. His interferon count is off the charts. Have you overlooked the fact that his immune system is effectively beating the virus? Let's tell her that.
我们都有这个问题，这就是为什么病毒需要定期加强。这对我们的身体来说有点负担，但替代方案更糟糕。
Well, probably it's just more interference for the electronics easier than keeping the humans alive. Also, the electronics should probably be space hardened anyway, so maybe they're also reactor hardened, I don't know. We all have that problem. That's why the virus needs regular boosts. It's a little taxing on our bodies, but the alternative is far worse. Ni hao signs. Let me guess, you're expecting a cell-mediated response. I think this man's body has developed a humoral response. ... Either it's time for you to synthesize a new strain of the virus, or you need to keep this man away from radiation. It may already be too late.
你说的对，他的 B 淋巴细胞正在合成病毒特异型抗体。我这里没有合成新君主的设备，我会提出一个请求，他永远不会及时到达这里。
You're right. His B lymphocytes are synthesizing virus-specific antibodies. I don't have the equipment to synthesize a new strain here. I'll put in a request. It'll never get here in time. Wait, you have a giant base. Surely one end of the base is less radiated than the rest of the base. Also, you have the station at the throat of Kraken. I got that back online. It was a bit cold. Your other guy lost all of his fingers or something, but it's still there. You could probably polish it. Alright, we could tell her that's the price you pay for playing with fire, do what you can. But that's too callous. We are always going to be like obeying people and trying to please them. So we're gonna say, I could take him to the outpost. He'll be safe there.
这降完救他的生命，很好，带他一起去吧。
That would save his life. Very well. Take him with you. Good. Bring him to my rover. Okay, so I was supposed to go here to accuse the Chinese of hacking our satellite. Instead, I got a delivery of lots of goods that I don't even need at this point. Huh? Why did you close the door? Okay. I have 2 Chinese people riding the rover back to my base. I got radar data from their satellite instead. It's... I don't know, it's just the Chinese are just... And the Chinese don't even like me that much. My Chinese reputation is -5. Hey Ling, anything else we need to talk about?
Do you have anything to report?
I don't want to say these things, these don't make sense. They're also not very obedient, they're requests. I have a question, never mind.
Is a fool for 5 minutes.
And Sun Yat-sen, do you have anything?
He who does not act will remain a fool forever.
I do like his face so much. I could use another hand at the Outpost. Imagine we just have 3 Chinese people, you know, but I'm not gonna say anything proactive here. I want to ask you something. Never mind. Oh, I just... This is so funny to me.
Shoot your question.
The way he like smirks at me. This is just comedy gold.
Shoot your question.
Okay, wait, where's my battery? Oh, I didn't put my battery back in. Alright, I have a question for you. Oh, never mind. Shaoran is like a dangerous guy. You can feel he's like... He can break your neck. Like, definitely our neck. He definitely can break our neck if he needs to. Alright, cool. Can we ask you about...
Thank you for saving my life and respecting my honor. Our work at the road can continue when
that's
we
the
get our
same.
next shipment.
Yes, I want to leave now. Okay, we have a dead person lying there, and is that Dacia?
This is an invasive machine. Over-engineered and inelegant but invasive.
Thanks, I guess.
What can I do for you?
Never mind. I'm gonna call my... What the hell? Oh yeah, there's another station I can call now. I can now call the Helena Station. I think that's Helena Station. You get no reply. Ni hao. Ling told me to contact you about tapping me into your radar feed. You receive some cryptographic transcoding information in the frequency spectrum. You will have access to the radar overlay again. Thanks, I guess. Why is there an empty chair? Ni hao, anyone there?
是，我们目前没有理由与您沟通。
Yes, we have no reason to communicate with you at this time. Okay, goodbye then. Hey, it's Baron. Hello, Baron. Wait, what was that button there? What is that green button? Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. Also, what a weird time for Baron to be raiding other people. Alright, we're traveling back to our base. I didn't really accuse anyone of hacking our satellite. I hope Karen isn't annoyed by this. It's gonna work out, I'm sure. Keep driving. Keep driving. You are now watching, well, if you stayed after the raid, that is, Titan Outpost. This is one of Max's favorite games of all time. Okay, let's go to the base. Heal someone, get a companion. Oh, wait, okay, what? These people are officially my companions now. Wait, both of them? Why are you standing this? Who are you even?
How can I help you, Commander?
Loa. Oh god. He calls me Commander? Can I ask you something?
But of course.
How are things going?
I see room for improvement.
Such as?
I see room for improvement.
Let me show you. List. How about you do show me the list? Okay, can I ask you something else?
How can I help you, Commander?
How are you feeling now?
Much better. Thank you for saving my life.
Okay.
I mean it. I am very grateful and eager to assist you in any way I can.
Okay, thank you, Bailuam. It's not clear to me why you just joined my base.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of Titan Outpost?
Your outpost is such an overworked construction. Matching your way into ISIL for isolation? It's such a different approach from our prefab modules. With your level of technology, I suppose you would first do something like this. The heating is primitive. It's very interesting. I learned much about your construction methods.
No, I'm not gonna ask her whether she's spying. I'm not gonna warn her. I'm gonna say something placating, like, you should have seen the sorry state I was in when I got here.
Much respect.
Good.
What can I do for you?
How's the nitrogen project coming along?
The compressor is up and running. I just need to get the hang of the space elevator flow contours. If I could just step out all the methane-related stuff, things would be a lot easier.
It's what this place was built for.
It was not. It was built for powerful computer.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
The real reason this was built is that your great leader wants a supercomputer.
I was contacted by Herschel about building it. Are you saying that it was IASA's primary mission all along?
That is what our intelligence units believe.
Oh, the plot thickens. They don't actually want the Wait, why am I doing all these trips to the methane lakes then? I'm just one more person. Couldn't they have, like, picked a person that knows about the secret actual reason for this base? Wait, also Val wouldn't be against the supercomputer, surely. She'd probably be fine. She doesn't want the methane going back to Earth. Alright, that's hard to believe. The mission, the famine, everyone on Earth.
The problems are real. The solution is not. Our people are close to perfecting fusion power. Hydrostat generators is already fully operational too. This whole mission is, how you say, a scam.
Alright, we will just, of course, believe her. It does make sense. Shipping methane to Earth. What were we thinking? Wow, the game is really taking its own, like, its own worst critic. Remember last time? When we looked at the... Oh god, where is it? We had the Delta V map of the solar system. I think we looked at this one. Yeah, that's a Wikipedia one. And we did see that it costs a lot of Delta V, actually. But with a space elevator, we actually argued in the end that it wasn't that crazy. Because you do save quite a bit of Delta V going up. And then it's only like 7 kilometers per second. But true, obviously you wouldn't get a lot of this. It does make sense. Shipping methane to Earth. What were we thinking?
As an intermediary for hydrogen fuel, it could work. But the ISA plan is really stupid. When I read it, I thought it was a joke.
Damn.
So what do we do? Can I remove the methane stuff?
Oh wait, what? We're just gonna strip out the methane stuff immediately? That's not a wise decision, just take your time. Well, I do want to just agree with whoever I'm talking to right now, so yeah, sure, do it.
Okay.
Okay, I just agreed to strip the entire mission that we were doing. Alright, bye, Dacia. Okay, that's totally not gonna have ramifications. Do I really need to... Oh, what is this actually? Oh, this is probably Dacia's setup here. And it's all red because it's Chinese, you see. In this universe, the Chinese are still communists. Are they actually? Well, everything is red. I think it's implied. The Chinese outnumber you now. They do. Oh, also, what can I build? I could build more things. I guess we need a dormitory now. Wait, how do I have only so few polymers? Was I not gone that long? I have polymer crackers running as well. Hey, Mr. Herschel. Let's talk to you.
Lieber Freund, what can I do for you?
Alright, I want my credits.
Yes, of course. Let me check proof of work. You have contributed 60, 80, 90 exaflops of computational power to the Herschel Nexus.
He's just like humming the number away.
The compensation rate is 70, 70, 70. So that makes... I'll show you. I will authorize the transfer immediately.
Alright, we got 835 Wuchu. Alright. Thank you. Can I ask you something else?
Of course.
Is there research you can share?
Yes, but we are not a charity. What do you need?
Alright, I want to get the 10% rover speed and the power drawdown. Doesn't matter, but 10% rover speed sounds nice. Alright, 10% rover speed. Can I ask you something else?
Of course.
That's
Lieber
it.
Freund, what can I do for you? Yes, we have an...
Okay. Did I have some stuff I can tear down for polymers? No. My people are gonna be annoyed that we don't have a dormitory, so I should get on that. Actually, shouldn't the others help? No, do I even have suits for them? I'm just gonna bring all of these things to the base. Oh boy. Oh, look at all the drones coming in and going out. That looks spooky. All 5 of them. I mean, they're already gone again, but that did look spooky. There's a new pump that I built, although I feel like we no longer need pumps. I'm building another pump actually, so funny that. I want to build a dormitory. I want to build a... No, the dormitory is what I need. I need another bed area. This is an awful spot for a dormitory. Let's melt. Are these other people at my base not working? I wonder. What are you doing right now?
How can I help you, Commander?
I need to do something for me.
Put it on the roster, and I will get to it right away.
Okay.
How can I help you, Commander?
Wait, I need to put it on the roster? The roster. Oh! Wait, he needs 2 food? Okay, he's working on construction. My god, she's good at construction. Oh god, these 2 people are amazing at construction. Mooching, that is what they're doing. Your crew is stressed and operates with reduced efficiency. Yeah, it's probably because they're sleeping in a bad bed. But on the other hand, we have +6 morale from our amazing food supplies. We're making 3 food per day, but we're eating 4 food per day. But we could last a year at this. I still need to increase food production. I need an actual hydroponics bay now.
How can I help you, Commander?
Okay, but they will speed up construction for me. God damn it, Luam. How are the drones doing? 90, 90, 90. The drones are mostly fine. I don't need to repair them yet. Also don't know what I'll do with the methane. Okay, in that case, I should just do research. The next shipment will come. I fear Karen isn't gonna be too happy about the fact that we can't pump up any methane. Let's see.
Construction complete.
Excavation complete. Construction complete. Freighter 4 ship is in orbit. A special event has occurred. Wait, I can still put things up? Sure. I'll give you that stuff. I thought Dacia was about to rip out all the methane stuff. Or maybe she needs some time for that. Alright, how do you like that?
You've earned a bonus. I'll transfer the Wuchu.
Nice, 1500 Wuchu.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Are you still interested in methane?
Of course. For now, just assume that I want 10% of a freighter's capacity every time. More is welcome, but don't overdo it. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Got it.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Oh, I could send more then. Or is that just a phrase? Alright, next time they want 2000 at the end of January, although we're already done with that. We have more than enough prepared. I want to build an actual dormitory here. Who's stressed? Why are you stressed?
How can I help you, Commander?
Can I ask you something?
But of course.
Don't you think the treatment at Tushing Lu was inhumane? No, why would I say that? How are things going?
I see room for improvement.
Such as?
I see room for improvement.
Okay. What is the list? Where is that list you say you're doing? Oh boy, there's a lot of things here. A partnership, yeah. Density. Yeah, Shangri-La density. For the Republic, Ling wants to use IASA space elevator for his own purposes. Take Dacia to the outpost, wait until Dacia finishes her work. Okay. What else is there? Neural manifold. That's some supercomputer stuff. Scientific surveyor. Sure. The gloves are us. ISA has made a power play on private companies. Wait until Rutger arrives. Yeah. It's time to pay the Chinese a visit. Yeah, we did, so... Okay, well, it seems like most of this is just waiting. Ooh, and outside. I could build stuff outside. Let's build... I want to build the Ice 9 catalyzer. I have no use for the ice right now, but it sounds fun, so let's have it. Ooh, and that's done in 3 days. We are constructing like it's the end of the world. Maybe it is, but we're really good with that. Let us... I'll work on maintenance and you guys keep building. Okay, so this pre-calculated date on when this is done is not accurate, because when I work on something else, this just progresses forward. Is that a German thing? I wouldn't build anything if it was at the end of the world. Alright, I'll work on construction.
Construction complete.
Dormitory accessible. Morale increased during rest. Construction complete. Alright, maybe people are now happier. Yes, they are happier about this now. No, my crew is still stressed. Why is my crew stressed? Maybe they need to rest first. As if our lives depend on it. Yeah, that's more how I meant it. Alright, let's melt another room in this direction. Honestly, I should keep melting in this way, because my theory is that the further away you're from the start, the more resources you get. But I just want the layout of the lower level to be cozier. Does the dormitory need power? It does. Alright, that's maybe why people didn't get a bonus from it. We're building this, we're building that. Let's work for a day. No, that's not even a day, that's less.
Construction complete.
Alright, build a living area. A proper living space improves morale. Kind of weird to have the living area behind the dormitory, but oh well. I built it the wrong way. How's the torture? Still limp? Yes. And very red. Very, very red. We have 2 red Chinese members as well as the torture. I did look up what torture means, by the way. I did not know the meaning. I don't know what we're doing now here. I kind of want to go out and explore. So I think... yeah, we're going to call it here. Because it's almost 2 hours and I need to sleep. This was stream number 5. And I'm gonna go explore more of the overworld next time. Probably, well, I plan to stream tomorrow at roughly the same time. And I see no reason why that shouldn't happen. I have my live-in Chinese slaves. They're not slaves. One of them I saved his life, the other girl is just here to destroy my space elevator. And we'll find out more about what happens when she eventually does destroy my space elevator tomorrow. In Titan Outpost. For now, I wish you all a good night. And oyasumi nasai.